Good.
Party people in the
Yeah.
place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. This is Friday Night Frosthaven on Friday, so that's very exciting. Yes, Guided by Voices in the house. Can't stay long, but did stop by to let us know that, or probably to let me know, but Rich knows now too, that he started playing Baba Is
Yeah.
You and is addicted. Baba Is You to me is a top 10 all time video game, one of the great artistic achievements of the form of video games. Okay, cool. So here we are. Over promising and under delivering in multiple ways. So let's get right into the disappointments for the folks at home. Number one, way back in February when I overhauled the fancy spreadsheet that underpins our little show here, uh, I greatly improved both the Greg experience and the viewer experience for scenarios. And I said, I've got lots of time to do the same for the Outpost. And I did lots of work on it. And so Greg has a very useful Outpost console. Then I realized today that I just never got around to the display part. And so I hastily jacked some of Greg's controls into the zombified corpse of the former display and added a couple of things, but it's not as good as I've been saying it's going to be, or as it probably will be for the next Outpost phase. And also, I said a thing about Sid finally potentially being here. That this would be a good soft launch to get him in on this Outpost phase. And then I forgot to mention that idea to Sid at any time. So Sid's not here, but
Yeah.
not because he wasn't available or not interested. I
He
bet
was
he is
just not
available,
asked.
and I'm sure he'd love
He
to hang
might
out.
be.
It seems very possible.
Guy's got his
He's
own
maybe
life.
watching.
I'm not saying he doesn't have his
Yeah.
own life, but I am saying he did just say to us that he's being very gas price conscious.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I can imagine him being like, you know what, I'll take whatever activity lets me stay in my home. All right, so yeah, so that's it. Both things that could have been a feature of this stream debuting for the first time, but not simply because I forgot about doing them altogether. On that note, I laughed several times this week while remembering Martin saying there haven't actually been many technical difficulties. These are mostly just human errors in the chat last week.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Classic.
I forgot the very next day when I was hanging out with my drag family to tell them, because I think they will find that funny, because that line is applicable also to our drag shows, where Sarah's always saying, House of Towers show, it's traditional to have technical difficulties, but a lot of these are probably just human error. It can't be. It's not a technical difficulty when Anita takes the microphone and stands in front of the speaker and it feeds back. Anyway, here we are to play Frosthaven. Player 1, playing the Savas Pyro class, the Overknot. It's Rich. How you doing, Rich?
So good. Excited for an Outpost phase. They're the best.
Excellent. Yeah. Rich has a very, very shiny light directly over his shoulder.
Yeah, it's weirdly the same light in the same place.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm familiar with the layout of your hoe.
So things.
Thank you, Guided by Voices. Oh, speaking of my mistakes, I still haven't put last week's episode on YouTube because, it's because I woke up Monday morning and was like, shit, I forgot to put the episode up. I'll go do that right now. And I was like, oh, it's no rush. Martin was there. And then
I knew it had to do with Martin.
Then I re-forgot. So that's not because non-Martin viewers, I don't also value you. At any rate, by the time you're watching this on YouTube, you've seen last week's on YouTube. We'll get it all fixed. The future is full of the endless possibility of getting things right. It is, because as long as you don't move your head in any way.
I'm gonna move it a bunch, but like
yeah, we'll live. Player 2's not here for the reasons we described. Player 3, playing the Valorith Deathwalker, Evanescence. It's Greg. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing well, James. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. A quick drink of water. And then player 4, playing the Algox Snow Dancer, Miss Thumpa. It's the game runner, the showrunner, your host here at 58 Dream Street. It's James. How am I doing? Pretty good. Yeah. Technically, classes ended last week. Or technically, okay, so this is a double technically. Technically, my classes ended last week because I just stopped teaching. But technically, this was the last week of classes because I could have taught several times twice this week. But I just said to the third years, wouldn't we all, we didn't get any snow days. So wouldn't we all just be happier ending the course and getting ready for the end of term? And everyone was like, yeah, sweet. So we did it. But then, extra technically, this felt like the last week of classes anyway, because I didn't really get started on final grading. I was tying off other loose ends. But they're all tied off, so I'm ready for the push to final grading. I'm excited about that. And I'm also excited for this Outpost phase, because the Outpost phase is always tremendously exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So I'm just getting the map ready to display. And we'll go to it. Boom. Oh, hold on. No. There. The northern coast. Here we are. And so, Greg doesn't have to do anything yet, because the Outpost phase begins not with the actual Outpost phase, but the way we do it is with updating the map. There's now an on-screen tracker of where we're at, which will be somewhat useful to the audience at home. Is a natural thing to have on the screen, and will be tremendously useful to me when I'm putting timestamps in this video before I put it on YouTube. Great. So, when we completed the way forward scenario, we unlocked 2 scenarios. The one where we get some magic ice and the one where we get some magic snow. Number 45.
And we have to do both, right?
I assume so, but I'm not sure because there's no symbol here in the flowchart implying that we can't just do one. But I bet that will become clear through the text.
It will probably say in the
ends of the scenarios.
It will probably say in the success. It will be like in the success thing. It will be like, if you didn't do blah blah, then you must do blah blah. Read blah blah. If you did blah 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 blah, stuff like that.
Exactly.
That is what Outpost phases are.
That's what Richie is. It's a lot of it's like the teachers in Charlie Brown.
Yeah, it is.
If they occasionally did a funny voice that Rich could hear, be like, oh, James is doing one of his funny voices.
I love a funny voice.
All right. So scenario 45, Living Glacier, it's right here. Out in the water. Makes sense. And then scenario 46, Dead Pass, will actually be... Will it even show up on screen right now? I don't know. Ooh, masterful sticker placement. And it was just off screen. So now you can only kind of tell where the sticker even is. But it's right here. Dead Pass. That's the one we go to get magic snow. The other one we can go to get magic ice. Together, or possibly in isolation, those will allow us to do one more thing. Which will then open up the finale of the Algox questline. Specifically, the reunite the Algox happy ending of the Algox questline, as opposed to the Total War branches, which both have their own, presumably worse endings. Okay. I didn't even
Maybe
get
better,
a
though.
card. An Outpost event card. But I'll get it now. Even though that's not the first thing yet. Enter Outpost events. Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
Do you know the character of Snoopy is so well known in some internationally that a lot of the Peanut stuff when it's released internationally is just
Called
rebranded as like Snoopy and guys.
Yeah, I can believe that. That seems like something that would be true.
Well,
Okay.
love that dog.
So
All
Greg.
right, passage of. So we're done, yeah.
Yeah. So first, Greg.
Yeah.
Update the drop-down menu to reflect that we're heading
The
to the
passage of time.
Hooray! And now Greg controls the calendar, so you no longer watch me awkwardly edit the display in real time. Instead, boom, Greg typed the X. We move forward. Let me double check.
Yep.
I'm going to double check against.
Yeah, nothing's happening according to this.
Yeah, but
the physical
we should
one.
Make sure. Maybe there's.
You should keep updating the physical one.
Yes, I do. Yeah, there's nothing on it at all.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any exclamation marks until the end of winter.
Yeah, 184.1 at the end of winter.
Right,
okay.
On to Outpost event.
So,
Outpost event.
Outpost event time. Sweet. This is Winter Outpost event number 38. And I got a bad feeling about this.
What a number.
It's got the lobster claw symbol on it, which we would take out if we completed the lurker quest line, which suggests to me we're going to get attacked by lurkers. But let's find out together. Oh, no. Holy shit. Before the Outpost event text even starts, it declares wreck 2 even-numbered buildings from 30 to 50.
Oh, shit.
Did the whole thing that have I set you up, Greg, yet so that you can see the numbers of buildings?
Nope, nor have you set me up so that I can wreck them.
No.
That may be useful.
Yep, that's coming. That's all part of the plan. But for now, we'll keep track of it by feeling sad. Okay. Between 30 and 50.
We're really kind of screwed here. We don't have a lot of resources.
Okay. What are our options for wrecking? Only 2, so they're wrecked. The Enhancer and the Craftsman are wrecked.
Oof.
See ya.
Okay.
Now, we've never had a wrecked building before. So let's just
No, they have to be dealt with. I think they need to be dealt with in the downtime phase. Or in the construction phase, maybe.
Yes. It's not like damaged buildings that just have to be instantly repaired. But hold on. Yeah. Rebuild. To rebuild a wrecked building, the party must pay the rebuild cost, which is shown on the wrecked side of the building card, using resources. So let's find out about this right now. If we're wrecking the Enhancer and the garden. No, not the garden.
Some buildings also have wreck effects.
Yes. And
most of the time it's just that you can't use the building, though.
No, it's often something worse. Hold on. Let's find it. Oof.
Ooh,
okay. Now. So when operations phase comes, we're going to lose 2 collective hide because of the craftsman. So that's not great.
Nope.
That's terrible. We're particularly poorly off for hide, which is a shame. And then with the Enhancer, each character starts the next scenario with disarm.
Well, if we don't fix it, right? Oh no, that's we won't have a chance to.
Yeah.
This will happen before we get a chance to fix it.
All right. Now let's read the text of the Outpost event and find out what effect it is going to have. Because that's not even the effect. That's just some shit that happened to begin.
Nope.
So
just some shit that happened.
Tired. Feels like hours since the lurker raiders broke through the harbor gate. And you'd been in the guard towers repelling them for hours before that. The fight has been brutal and relentless. Every time you cut a lurker down, it seems 2 more take its place. The screams of civilians and animals echo around you as yet another monster bears down on you. As you throw its lifeless carapace to the ground, see a group of guards rallying in the courtyard, steeling themselves to fight their way through to barricade the broken gates. You've been in enough battles to know a final desperate charge when you see one. You're heading over to join them when you hear a series of cries from a nearby longhouse. A group of lurkers have just burst through the door. and the civilians hiding inside are about to become snacks. Option A, help the guards close the gate. Option B, save the civilians.
What, are we going to lose morale because some civilians die?
This is the horror that has long been promised by the idea of the Winter Outpost event.
Yes. Yeah.
I do not feel like there's a good choice here. I think
there's not a right answer.
I think it's a real particular. It's not just a trolley problem though, because there is the question of sealing the gate. Like, are we letting more people get killed just because we get sentimental about these specific civilians?
I feel like the consequence for letting these civilians die might be a loss of morale, which we've already established we don't care that much about.
No, it's an overrated thing.
But also, from a narrative perspective, I don't want to get in the habit of just letting civilians die.
No, but are we letting more civilians die if we don't bar the gates? or should we be trusting our guard?
Yeah.
Can the guard, get the job done without us?
There's so many factors they could be taking into account, but there's no guarantee they're taking any of them into account. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it could be like,
I would say that
they could be like, if their barracks is level whatever or higher, then you're fine.
There could be factors, or it could just be bunch of guards are dead. Kill 2 guards from your barracks, or a bunch of people are dead. -5 morale or something. I don't know.
I think that we have the guards, and if you're not going to let people do their jobs, why are you hiring them?
I think that's it.
It's true.
I think we got to trust the guards.
That also sounds like something that you've maybe said in your own workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time being like, hey, let's not worry about somebody else's job. They're probably going to do it. Like,
yeah. Tend your own garden.
All right.
We're going to save the civilians.
Let's let them do their job.
Option B.
Okay.
Option B. Honestly, you thought everyone in that building was already dead. You shrug. Why does it start like that if we're going to save them?
One person limps out and we celebrate.
No, this is what honestly, you thought everyone in that building was already dead. You shrugged to yourself and charged. Oh, that's what we thought before. That's from before the screaming started. We hear the screaming, we're like, oh,
okay.
I thought everyone in there was dead, or I would have checked on them earlier. You shrug to yourself, and you charge in just in time to stop a large green lurker from snipping a 4-year-old child in 2.
Oh, no.
You clear the raiders from the longhouse and post up at the door as more pour into Frosthaven through the open gate. Great job, guards. So it makes the attack more powerful, but we do gain a morale.
All right. Can I, out of curiosity,
I normally do
if we get the other thing?
Yeah, sometimes I look at the consequence. I normally don't read the text. I'm doing both this time. The consequence in the other place, we would have deducted 3 targets from this attack, but lost 1 prosperity and 1 morale.
Ooh, prosperity, though.
And then I also checked the text. If we did the guard one, the text doesn't specify that we later find a 4-year-old child snipped in half.
But you have to assume
it's implicit. If you check both, you'll know. Okay, and then, okay. Oh my goodness, a 7 target attack, town attack, 35. Wait, but
so that is
we have to stop. We got to stop for a second because we have a new town guard perk, and I don't think that's a thing that we have to select during a specific part of the phase. Right. Town guard deck.
Well, we got it last time anyway, right?
Yeah. Yes. So we have it. So
we would have. Yeah, we would have done it last time if we did.
Let's pick a great new thing. Okay. Oh, we have to read some text. So there's going to be an interruption here.
Yeah. This happened in the past.
Yep. Flashback. This already happened. Okay. Well,
How does it go? Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo,
Doodaloo.
doodaloo.
okay. Let's
I'm
see.
back in.
Here are the types of options. Here are the
Yes.
options we've never used. Okay. Replace one -10 card with one +30 card and one -20, gain any one material resource card. Weird. Replace two
Okay.
+10 cards with two +30 cards and one -20, gain any 2 material resources card. Replace 2 +0s with 1 +10. Add 1 +30. Add 2, roll through, gain a hide, and there's the same deal for lumber and metal.
Well, I like those ones a lot because we need those. We need resources. But I think I'd probably want to go for the one that's like minus, but you gain,
Yeah.
because we also get positives thrown in the deck, right?
All right, let's go all out. Let's get the replace 2 +10 cards with 2 +30 cards and one -20. Gain any 2 material resources card.
Okay. Now you said to get back. Well, I'll let you do that first because you've got to find some cards.
Gotta do a bunch of shit. Yeah.
I don't want to distract you.
Won't take too long.
All right. Well, I was going to ask that you said it was 35 the attack, but had you done the math already to add?
No,
10 to
it's
that
40
because of
now.
the,
It's 40. It's 40,
right.
Greg.
Cool. It's 40. Okay, then we
Just
have
like
to pull
me.
positives.
Yeah, it's not great.
We
It's
have to
not-
pull positives because we only got 35 as our base.
Yeah, it's not a
We
great
could
feeling.
sacrifice some dudes.
And we shall.
We could sacrifice some dudes.
Listen, if they didn't want to get sacrificed, they could have held that gate.
Whew. It's tough.
Okay. Greg,
You can tell Rich is
you
really
want to look
feeling it.
into some errata for a second? Because there are
Sure, tell me about
4
it.
-20 +1 material resource cards in the additional Town Guard perks deck, but there are no +2s. And I think it's probably a misprint on the sheet in that they're supposed to be +1s.
Just took one of the perks. Per the errata, if you have the first printing cards 1451 and 1452 should be +2 material resource.
Okay, so it should be. All right.
Just put a
Put an enhancement sticker
somebody
on.
suggests just slapping a +1 sticker on them.
Yep, that's what I'm doing, baby. Getting more use out of these
Yeah.
stickers. I love any time that this huge sheet of stickers gets the slightest bit of use.
So did you say there was an attack order?
No, well, there is, but I haven't read it yet.
Okay, we'll get into it then. I think we should just sacrifice cards for buildings that are important rather than just every attack.
Oh, yes, I agree with that. That's a good principle. Okay. Pardon me. Okay. Okay. I'll shuffle this deck while checking what do I have to read. I have to read section 17.2. Nice. Shuffle that more in a moment.
Oh yeah, we're still in the flashback.
We are still
Flashback.
in the flashback. Okay. Section 17.2. Job posting. That's what I'm trying to explain. There were lights, and the whole thing hummed like it was still in use. A young man is pleading with Glint, the Inox records keeper at the town hall. There must be a few guards you could send to take a look. What if it's a whole mess of those automatons getting ready to attack? I crossed the Whitefire Woods just to bring you this information. Can't ignore it. The Inox stamps some very official-looking documents, conveying with every ounce of his soul that he's much too busy to take this report right now. Right, well, I just checked the ledger and we don't have any guards available right now. You didn't check the ledger. You've just been stamping ink all over that page. The young man is adding more volume with every word. Clint grumbles, shaking his head. It's a mental ledger, and He spots your group walking by. Hey, you lot. I got a live one for you. Says he saw robots. You'll go now. The man rushes over to you, relief already playing across his face. No, I didn't actually see robots, but it's clearly still working something. Will you please at least go take a look? And we get the reward of a new scenario.
Oh, cool.
So I'm glad I hadn't
We
adjusted the
can
map.
deal with it our own time.
Job posting scenario
I do like that.
96. Underground station. Are we going to discover ancient
Ooh.
public transit?
Ancient public transit.
Ooh,
The
okay, this is cool.
Mesopotamians called it.
Here's some news. A few things to do.
Is
Unlock
it
my
news
job
you can
posting.
use?
I don't know. Okay. Well, this one, 96, Underground Station. First of all, it's the start of a 4-quest chain. No, I take that back. 3-quest chain. And at very least, 96 and 97 are force linked. So when we do this, we're signed up for 2.
Wow. I'd still like to finish what we're doing now, but I like that this is a side thing that has like actual consequences. It isn't just somebody came up with a cool map. Not that I dislike cool map, but you know.
Well, they might have come up with 3 cool maps.
What's the opposite of a love language? I suppose a hate language. That you're speaking James's hate language at the moment.
What? What's my hate language?
James's
suggesting that we finish what we're doing.
It's James's hate language.
I do like to flit about. Although I'll say this.
You've gotten better at that since I've known you. Since
Yes,
you've been
I
on
have.
medication.
I mean, for one thing, although it's been very erratic for this particular very hectic academic year, I have kept this stream thing going for like 5 years now.
It's true.
And I showed real follow through and commitment on the drag queen thing.
I'm most impressed that you didn't stop streaming when you started the drag queen thing and immediately start being like, can you guys believe I used to stream? What a stupid thing that was.
No. Just integrated my new thing with my other thing. The healthy way. Okay. We've done said thing. I'm moving this. Thanks to the various horrors in the world, Greg was pointing this out to me the other week, we can pretty safely say that Swamphaven's either going to be a game that we 3D print for ourselves or a game that's not coming for like 5 years. So we got time for job posting scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Although, you know what? I'm going to come right out and say it. I hope the world becomes a better place.
Nah, it won't.
Yeah, you can hope.
Yes. There's always hope. As they say in Russia, hope is last to die.
But like also any day now.
You never know. You never know.
I don't know. I'll tell you this, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm not going to be surprised when it does.
Well, hold on. If you really hate the free passage of goods, there have been some notable improvements to the world for you particularly. Okay. Oh no. These lurkers just hate even numbered buildings from 30 and up because they're going to target 7 even numbered buildings going from 30 up to 100. Except they've already wrecked 2 of them.
Okay.
So,
do we even have 7? We don't. Like
No,
this-
but what's
these
the
things
what's the
can-
rule when they run out of named
The
targets?
rule is total number of buildings.
If it's that they give up and go home,
Buildings
that's great.
by the attack bodies. Each building can only be targeted once, even if the number of buildings within the target priority is lower than the target value.
Okay, so we're just getting off the hook here.
Yeah, we
Is that what
won't. We
you're saying,
won't
Greg?
take 7 attacks. We'll take
4.
if there's not 7 options, we won't take 7. There's
Well,
only 4.
There's 4. Oh.
Okay, so we'll take 4 attacks.
All right.
Let's do it.
Zoom in. Push this over a little. Put this here. The workshop is in the hot seat. This is an attack 40 on the workshop. The workshop is not important.
No, let's just
If it somehow gets wrecked, we'll be sad because we'll lose a lumber. But otherwise, okay. Attack 40 against the workshop. Our defense of 35 resists. Pulling +10. Success.
Hey, we're good. Cool.
The workshop is
Next.
saved. The stables. We don't have any pets yet, so I don't mind if the stables get wrecked. And all that
Okay.
happens if they do get wrecked is we can't use pets, which you don't have.
Great.
Attack 40 against our defense 35. Pulling it +10, baby.
Okay.
Keeping those pets we don't have safe. The town hall comes under attack. I would like to protect the town
I think
hall.
we should sacrifice a soldier.
No challenges
Yeah,
without
let's
them.
sacrifice somebody.
All right, sacrifice your hearts, boys.
Boom. He's dead.
Attack 40 against our total defense of 35, pulling 2. It's not enough.
Oof.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. Sacrificing a guard, is it just advantage?
No, it's advantage and +10, isn't it?
It's advantage and -25. Ta-da! It worked.
Okay.
Good job, boys.
Oh, -25 to the attack.
Yes. It would be weird if it
Yeah,
was
that makes
-25 to
sense.
us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You sacrifice
Yeah.
one at somebody, but it makes you really sad.
Yeah. The town hall
So-
is saved, and now the barracks.
Okay, cool.
What do you think?
So without the barracks, we can't sacrifice people. So should we sacrifice
Disadvantage on
people
all
to?
attack event
This
resolutions.
is the last one.
Yeah, so we'll have it back. I guess. Yeah.
This is the last one, right?
Yep, last one.
Then I say let's do it because we're not going to have to draw any more after this. So
All right.
we'll save the life of this soldier. Rich, you agree with all this?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
All right, we're tanking it. Attack 40
You do your
against
taxes.
on the attack 40 on the barracks against our total defense of 35, pulling it +10. All right.
Hey. Oh,
Except for the
that could've gone
baked-in
a hell of a lot
automatic
worse.
devastation, that wasn't so bad. The automatic devastation was bad.
Yeah.
For the most part,
The
not
automatic
so bad.
devastation.
Yeah. That's
But
still
there's
works.
nothing you can do about it. So let's just move on.
That's true.
All right. Building operation.
Marcus Aurelius over here.
Okay.
Oh, Danielle
Put the buildings back in order.
Danielle had never
James,
seen
and we can do our
Gladiator,
building
so she wanted to watch
operations.
Gladiator last night. We watched Gladiator, which I had not seen
Sure.
since
Yeah,
like
good.
I was in high school. I'll say this: real half-baked script. Like the strength of that film is not in the like well-realized dialogue and characters and themes. I mean,
If you
like
want to
the
have
theme
a
of
really
like
bad time,
she get
you should see
revenge.
Gladiator 2.
Oh no.
but I heard Denzel is
I like
magnificent.
my favorite part.
He is. He is.
I was gonna say my favorite part of Gladiator 2 is that just Denzel came straight from New York City to be in the ancient Greek
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. He certainly doesn't change a thing about himself.
No.
Well, that's great. But yeah, it's just just some real clunky dialogue the whole way through.
Mhm.
And like the plot hook is like Marcus Aurelius just before he dies, is like, you know what? I've been thinking. Audiences in the year 2000 will be more comfortable if Rome is a democracy. So that's what we're going to do. But I'm dying. And then the whole quest is to bring down the evil
What
new
happened?
emperor who wants to keep having an empire. Unlike the old emperor, who totally meant to not have an empire anymore, but just died before he could do it. Okay. Mining camp. We can collectively... Wait, yes. Building operations. We can collectively buy up to 2 metal for 2 gold a pop.
Do you want me to just minus gold in decreasing amounts, like from everybody? You know what I mean?
Yes. Just increment it down instead
Like
of us
when
having
you
to
dip below
discuss.
me, I'll...
We know that we have to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so
Mining
we're
camp.
buying 2, right?
I'll buy them. Yep. I'll buy 2. Boom. Okay. The hunting lodge.
7.
We can collectively buy only
gonna
a
need
single
that hide
hide,
later.
which is a shame. So we'll get it.
Well, you buy it.
Okay. Collectively buy at the logging camp up to 2 lumber for 2 gold a pop.
I got it.
Okay. And then at the inn,
Cool.
we can collectively
Next.
buy... What? Up to 2 different material resources for 2 gold each. I think... Oh, we actually have less lumber. So 1 lumber, 1 hide?
Yeah, but should we just... Well, do we want to do that? Or we have to spend 2 hide, right? Do we want to just spend the 2 hide now? By basically buying it to immediately use it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I'm not even going to mark the hide. This is just where the hide's coming from.
Okay. From the garden,
Okay,
we
go on.
gain
Next.
1 herb from each potted plant, and then we plant more. So we get 1 axe nut and 1 snow thistle. We're still aching
Cool.
for arrow vine.
Some bacon.
Which Greg just gave us an arrow vine.
Oops. Sorry.
No, that's
So
fair.
snow thistle and arrow vine, I get confused sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, arrow vine,
Arrow vine,
rock
rockroot, corpse cap. We have
and-
3 zeros. Real painful stuff.
Yeah.
But that's winter for you.
That's winter
We're
for
still
you.
listen. We're still in the early phases of this campaign. We're learning how to play. Like at least if you look at the calendar there, it starts with 4
Yeah,
rows, and we're still in row 2. All right, craftsman is wrecked. Lose 2 collective hide. Oh
Yep,
dear,
got it.
rebuilding that is going to cost 3 lumber, 2 metal, and a hide.
Cool.
The alchemist doesn't have an effect right
Well,
now.
we can take off one of those things.
Yeah, hold on. Trading
Looking for things with
post.
effects.
No effect. From the trading post. The enhancer. We're all going to be disarmed to start the next scenario. Woo.
Yeah, I wrote that down on top of my thing.
Good plan, Greg. Library is a no effect building. The carpenter reduces all construction costs, which is great. Great. That'll be very helpful in rebuilding our wrecked buildings. The workshop does nothing. The stables let us bring a pet, but we have no pets. The town hall lets us draw 2 challenges and keep up to 1. We'll do that, for sure. And the barracks lets us collectively train up to 2 soldiers for 3 gold and 1 resource each.
I guess we should. Yeah? 3 gold?
3 gold and a
Okay, so
resource.
You have 0 gold now, and I guess we'll do 1 metal because that's what we have the most of.
Okay, hold on.
Take some of my
Let me check
stuff
the
if I have
other
any stuff.
rebuilding cost that we have to pay. Okay. 3 lumber, 2 metal, 1 hide, and the other one is 3 lumber,
Well, we
2
don't-
metal. What?
We don't have to rebuild the stables quite yet.
The enhancer, you mean?
Oh, yes, so the enhancer. We don't have
We'll start every scenario disarmed until we do.
Yeah.
So between the 2 of them, it's a total cost of 6 lumber, 4 metal, 1 hide. So we'll be using inspiration
Yeah,
for
so-
that. Right?
Yeah.
Or is inspiration only for building?
Yeah, we gotta.
Rebuilding is building, right?
Rebuilding is building. Yeah.
Hooray!
No, you're
Okay.
correct. Rebuilding is building.
All right, that was the terrible building operations phase.
Yay! On to
Yay.
downtime. So there's nothing to do in downtime. We don't have the resources we need to build Rich's hammer, and
Good God.
nobody else. I don't want to build anything. I don't know about anybody else does.
Oh, hold
No
on.
new characters.
Hold on. We never
So-
read.
The retirement gimmick.
Hold on. Yes,
Go on.
we're going to do that, but I forgot to read the resolution text of the Outpost event. You look around at the ruined
Oh, did you?
buildings and crustacean
Okay.
corpses. It's finally over. You could use a drink. If there's any place still standing that'll serve one. And we gain a morale.
Oh, okay. Well,
we're already
we got
full.
Peak morale already.
Peak morale after the massive lurker attack because little Timmy didn't get snipped in half. Okay. We're going to spend... Okay.
So, I think we need to figure this out for a second.
Yeah, we got to do
So-
some math.
Let's do some math. So, the thing about building, so skipping ahead to construction, we're not there yet, but the rules for constructing buildings. We can repair as many buildings as we want, but we have to build or upgrade first. I think we're going to have to just skip building and upgrading.
Yep.
I think we're going to have to just not do it.
Yep.
But even then, the carpenter makes
Let's just
it
reduce
so
construction costs. So we'll take...
one. for
Yeah,
every-
so we can take the lumber on both down to 2.
Okay.
Oh, and then we still don't have
So
enough
how
lumber.
many resources is that? Well, how many resources? Yeah, we'll have to use inspiration. So this
Okay.
is what I'm trying to figure out. How much inspiration do we have to use to do both of these?
How much do we need? 1. A single inspiration.
Okay, then yeah, let's do the thing we
Alright.
were discussing.
We're going to
So,
do the gimmick.
We are house ruling, kind of. A long time ago when I retired, I suggested we do a thing. James said he was going to think about it. James did not, but I assume he had, until I brought it up before the stream where he said, no, I didn't think about that.
No.
So we're going to do the thing, which is we are going to use our inspiration, use 15 of it, to retire a quest, a personal quest
We're
and gain the
retroactively
benefit
applying this
from it.
to the fucking hive's retirement.
So
Because
let's
that's where
do
we're
it.
meant to
I'm
discuss it.
taking away 15
And the other
of
house
our
rule we have is
inspiration.
this. Important house rule. The official rules are you're supposed to draw 2 personal quests and choose which one to retire, just like how you get your personal quest in the first place. However, we have a house rule that every time one of our friends abandons us, we can just choose their quest. And so we're going to do Danielle's personal quest of searching for the oak.
All right.
And so,
Do you have that in hand,
let's
James?
find it. What envelope?
Let's find out if he has it in hand. Our friends do abandon us. A lot more than 0.
Yes. This is not the last time we'll invoke the rule. Because we got to get
No.
Michaela's quest eventually. Okay. So
I will say, all the friends that have abandoned us, we still see fairly regularly.
yes, that's the thing.
Like, well, no, I'm sorry. That's untrue. All the friends that have abandoned us since Frosthaven came out, we
Yes.
Yeah.
still see fairly regularly.
Yes. Robert abandoned us in a much more all-encompassing, in a holistic way.
I mean, I still see him. He
Yeah.
just doesn't look up to see me.
Yeah.
Or
So-
he drives past and does this.
Well, look, man.
The way you describe seeing Robert often sounds like you the sort of like there's a haunted house in my neighborhood.
No, like that's what it is. Like Ethan will say, like, why doesn't Robert laugh ever?
Oh
So,
my.
like, would you believe that he used to only laugh?
Oh my god.
Oh
So
dear.
sad.
So by default,
Nothing we can do about it. So let's move on.
it's true. We're not going to solve it. We're not going to finally figure it out in episode 125. The default envelope to open here would be 24, but that's been opened. So we get 42. Here's 42, the secret to life, the universe, and everything. What do we get? Well, a new building, because that's what you get. And a new
That's what I
personal
get.
quest. So some future character could have the personal quest of continued prosperity. The quest to donate 70 gold to the Temple of the Great Oak. Wasn't
Well, I
that just
think I know
also a
what we're-
quest in the previous game?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a temple until now, so we didn't get to do the thing where you could donate. I think Rich did that actually quite a bit. You love spending your gold on that.
I love spending my gold, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Where are all the personal quest cards?
Speaking of, you might be able to spend some gold right now. Well, no, we haven't actually built it yet.
Can't
So you
wait.
can't do it yet. But one day you'll be able to give your gold to the church, just like you love doing.
It's like
the
I've
best.
always done.
Yep.
Oh, Roshan is typing. Okay. Can't find the deck of personal cards, so I'll put it away later, hopefully. Continuing prosperity, set aside. We have obtained the temple, as you might have expected. And so, I will now add the base temple thing, because we're not building the temple this week.
Mm-mm.
No.
Maybe next week though. Well, no. Well, by next week I mean maybe in like 3 months when we finished another scenario.
This is a legit defective sticker.
Oh
Coming
no.
off- yeah. It just doesn't have a sticky bottom. It's just fuzzy.
Oh no.
So, it doesn't matter. It's just the base thing that tells us we can build it there. So,
I've
we
never
can
been
build
more
it
disappointed
there.
to not have a sticky
We'll remember
bottom.
that because we have the temple cards. And then when we put the first level 1 temple down, we would never see the base thing again anyway.
Yep.
I'll deal with that shit later. The temple does not come with rules.
Well, no, they might just be listed on the card.
Boom. Yep.
It's
We have
just a
the
building
temple-
operation thing.
When we have the level 1 Temple of the Great Oak, each character can lose 5 gold. Or, which, that's the mechanic. But the narrative is that you're donating it to the church. To start the next scenario with 2 blesses.
It's a good use of gold, especially if you don't ever
Yep.
use it. Although
Yeah.
there are much more uses for gold in Frosthaven than there was in Gloomhaven.
Yes. Okay.
In Gloomhaven, if you were fully kitted out and there was no new gear that was better than your old gear, you pretty much just accumulated gold.
But you could donate to the temple, right? For 2 bless? Wasn't that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was then too. But now it's like, well, first I gotta buy all these freaking resources.
We have never
then-
accumulated gold.
Yeah.
Except for that one time that you had a character that had to, and even then it took a long time. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's push things forward. Oh.
That character got so strong though.
Yeah. Okay. It's the build phase, but it's gonna be the rebuild phase for us.
Yeah, we're gonna skip.
Okay.
So we have to use just all our resources? Is that what you're telling me? And one
Check this out.
inspiration?
Here it is. Craftsman. To get the craftsman back, we must spend 3 lumber, but we'll make it 2 lumber. 2 metal and 1 hide. So
Done.
221. The craftsman is back.
Yeah, done.
And then for the enhancer,
Back in action. Great.
3 lumber which will make 2, and 2 metal. So 2 of each, which
Okay,
means 1
so-
inspiration for the lumber.
So, and 2 metal, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have hide, but we are all out of everything else.
Okay.
Oof. We should maybe
Okay.
try to pick up those cards that Martin is always telling us to pick up.
Wasn't there one where we did good? I actually don't know.
There was one we did good, but it was not the most recent one.
No, and I think we got a lot of gold. Okay, well, you know what? Wherever we go next, it's just going to come together. We
Always
talked
have
about
hope.
this last time, and I know we were leaning in a certain way, but I don't remember which way. Oh,
But which one of the 2 we're going to do?
yes. I remember now.
I believe there was some description that they gave that gave us an idea of what the scenarios would be like.
No,
One was
we
gonna be
literally we just looked at the book and I said some things about what they'll definitely be like.
Oh, we just looked at them. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the living glacier one, we got to get the ancient ice and get back to our ship. So it uses the ship tile, and it's a get off the ship onto the glacier, get the ice, get back, and escape. If we do that one, we get to finally meet the Abael Scout, which I believe is the only new Frosthaven enemy, save bosses, that we haven't encountered yet. The possible herbs that we'd find would be the rock root or the flame fruit. So flame fruit isn't on our list, but rock root is.
Yeah.
If we went to
And the
Dead
other one?
Pass, the snow one, we got to get 20 new snows on a big 2-tile scenario. I'm not clear on... There's no rule on the first page for how to get snow. So I assume you have to go to the second tile to find it. So second tile is probably the tundra or something. Okay. And then it's just some enemies that we've already met. The Burrowing Blade, the Frozen Corpse, and the Shrike Fiend. The possible herbs are Corpse Cap and Rock Root. So those are both helpful to us if we get them. There's
Those are
only a
both good for
5%
us,
chance
yeah.
of each. But 10%
That's almost
chance of
100.
getting one of them. And technically it
true.
goes up. It's
In terms
5% on
of,
the first
all
draw.
numbers
The second
possible.
draw is a 1 in 19 chance. And so forth.
We
So
don't have to get
let's
into
better.
statistics.
We got to loot a ton. We're going to loot a ton. That's our goal. So what do you think? Do we want to do Magic Ice or Magic Snow? Rich?
Both sound good. Yeah, let's leave it to Rich.
Magic Ice or Magic Snow?
No.
Magic Snow.
No.
We're going to the Dead Pass. Dead Pass is a
Nothing
get
Rich
there in
loves
the
more than
sled
diving
scenario.
in snow.
But we, of course, have the sled, so we will be riding on up. And then, since we like to get down to business quickly, sort of, we'd like to do our road events. Oh, Greg, you never clicked to construction phase. Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, ruined it. Apologies. And also, you put
Well,
in
when
this
I'm
to
editing
attack.
later-
I didn't even see that.
Oh, damn it. But when I'm editing later and I first click to where it starts the construction phase, I will hear myself say this reminder of, I'm sorry, buddy. You're just going to have to find it in the middle of the thing labeled 4 on the screen. And then, did I make one for the road event? No?
No, you didn't.
Well, I should, but I won't. I mean, I will.
You probably should. Yeah.
But I'm not going to literally just do it right now. It's not that important. So we're going to hit the road.
Yeah.
The final event
And
of
you
the
took
night.
your medication today.
I did. Winter road event 8. The giant boughs of the willowburn tree hang low, heavy with the ice of the season. This picturesque grotto features an iced-over pond. During the warmer season, it would be fed by a waterfall, which is now frozen and anchored to the cliff face. Overlooking the area. The ice over the pond is sturdy and supports your weight easily. The frozen waterfall beckons you closer with an unnatural blue light. As you approach, you can see glowing shapes moving behind the ice. It's a cave of some sort, now sealed off. The ice is much too thick to get a decent look, but you can feel a supernatural chill that turns your stomach. The waterfall likely hasn't run since summer. It has a rough surface that would be perfect for climbing. The top would put you right underneath the willow burn branches. Option A, make camp in the middle of the iced over pond. Option B, climb to the top of the waterfall and make camp overlooking the grotto. Why did we have to make camp on the pond? I get that it's frozen, but
We're tired.
Yeah, I'm not going a
I'm
single
going
step
down.
further. Build the fire here.
we're not
Yeah.
climbing?
No, we could, but this is why we wouldn't. I think we should climb. I mean,
Yeah.
why do nothing when you can do something?
I want to
But
find
then
out
again, I don't know.
if
maybe
the willow burn tree
it-
is going to burn us or something.
This is Rich's exact logic on the very first word event we ever did, and it led to disaster.
Well,
So-
let's see if we've come full
But
circle.
I think we do it.
Option B,
Climb.
climb the waterfall.
Climb.
Yeah, it's the bad outcome. The
Oh, no!
frozen waterfall provides easy handholds for climbing its surface, and before long, you're standing at the top, looking down on the grotto. You can even reach up and touch the willowburn tree branches. Looks like a great spot to make camp before the buzzing starts. In a burst of angry yellow, thousands of bees swarm your party, driving you back down the waterfall.
What?
You're out of breath before they give up the chase. Winter bees. All characters start the next scenario with impair and discard 2 cards. So we're starting impaired, disarmed,
Oh, no.
and with 2 cards in the discard.
And that is not a scenario effect.
Nope, that's a road
No.
event effect. Neither of
Oh,
those are scenario
Ignore
effects.
those.
Good news. There is the scenario effect of each character adds 2 -1 cards to their attack modifier deck.
Great.
All right, so we're
Well,
going
I
in.
will be ignoring that.
That's going to be quite a scenario. Perhaps Sid will join us, but probably not because we still haven't given him the trapper cards, but who knows? You never know. It's
I mean,
impossible
the
to
earliest
say.
we would see him in person is the 19th, and I assume you still haven't mailed it.
No, because if we're going to see him on the 19th, what's the point? Right?
I mean, you say that, and then the 19th will come, and somebody will be sick, or there'll be a,
right. But if that happens, okay, if
stoppage.
Sid can't come here on the 19th for any reason at all, then on the 19th, I will get in the personal vehicle that I own, and I will drive to Rich's house and get the trapper box, and I will mail it from my own home. I'll put it in a bubble
If you're gonna do
envelope and
that,
I'll
you
stick
may
it
as well
in
just
the.
drive to Bridgewater or Liverpool.
Yeah, but no. We'll see. I continue to believe that we're gonna play this game with Sid someday, and that I didn't draw that sprite just as art practice. Although I mean, it is
It's
one
fine.
of my best creations. Although Sid has since ditched the mullet, but he had one when I drew the sprite. Okay, all right.
It
So
wasn't
check
just
it out.
wistful thinking on your part.
Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be playing Earthbound. We started up Earthbound last week. Hadn't played that game in over
Nice.
10 years. Usually don't do this on the stream, but I'm replaying a game that I've played many times before, Earthbound. What a lovely game. Everything about it is great for all the exact reasons I remembered. It's not anything to do with nostalgia. It's just to do with a timeless fucking classic of the form. On Sunday, barring disaster, although, there have been enough disasters, so who knows? I'm finally going to do the Suikoden epilogue with the pose down and then say goodbye to that game forever. And then Wednesday, as far as we know, we're all going to be in perfect health, and Greg will be here. And we'll finally play Double Dragon Revive, which promises to be a big piece of shit. But hopefully we can hate it in a fun and amusing way for the folks at home, or maybe it'll surprise us, but it's not going to. It's going to be a piece of shit. Then
Maybe
before you
it'll be
know it,
surprising and be bad in a boring, not fun way.
yeah, maybe it'll just be drably competent. I want to believe it's going to suck, though. All right. And then, before you know it, it'll be the week after this one. It'll be Friday. And here we'll be. Friday Night Frosthaven team.
Yep.
Will City be here? I don't know. Probably not. But we will. So, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking
Maybe.
around to the end. If you came and you left, can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So, thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we get the ice, the magic ice. No, the magic snow.
Best
Magic
one
snow.
you've done. Best one you've done so far.
Take care of
It
yourselves.
was.
And be kind to everyone you meet.